Ashley, here's the real deal. Companies are not ROIing because of AI. And the reason they're not ROIing, guess what? Employees refuse to use AI. So Ash ran career services. If working with a company and helping them get their employees to use the thing that is supposed to help them, what would we actually do?
And so I think this would be an opportunity to show them what tools look like that they can leverage, because I think a lot of employees are starting to kind of be apprehensive because they feel that AI is going to take their job away from them, when really they just need to learn how to leverage AI to stay in the game. And so they're trying to not integrate that into their day to day. And I think we can help them understand that by providing them with those tools that they can leverage to do day to day work so they won't get eliminated.
Yeah, I think it's a human nature thing. So listen, if y'all are out there listening and you're hearing this, you're an employee, right? You're thinking to yourself, man, why would I, under any circumstance, invite the fox into the henhouse, right? In other words, why? Well, here's an opportunity to go, I'm going to trap the fox. I'm going to know where the fox is at, so I don't have to worry about anything being eaten and I don't know about it. I'm just saying, so we got to trick it. We got to be thinking about this thing in a way that we go, wait, I can use this if I got it near me. I got understanding of it. I got leverage over it. Now I'm not being replaced by it. I'm the human in the mix of it. I think if we look at it like that, that could be a powerful perspective.
And understand this too, that it's not just AI leveraging those tools. They still need you to be human at some aspects of your role. You are still needed, right? So it's just about making things more seamless for you and automated. And once you understand that you have that safe space to do so, you leverage, you understand and how to implement those tools, it will be easier for you essentially. And I know sometimes some people have a hard time learning new things, but this is not new. This is here now, and we just want you to be ready for it.
Yeah, and some of the notes that I have here, y'all, I'm talking about how I was listening in on, I get newsletters. I do a lot of deep dives into, YouTube stuff. I'm out there on the interwebs doing all kind of cool stuff, right? And one of the things that I picked up and wrote some notes on was how when we concentrate on the downside, right? The things that are being the job-apocalypse stuff, right? When we talk about that, and we talk about all the loss. But we also know from most technologies, there's always that upswing into what occurs once it lays waste to a whole industry. We go, oh, wow, that's right. So digital did destroy the Kodak paper and, chemical and all that kind of stuff. But yet, within the digital space, it created massive amounts of opportunities.
Absolutely.
Now, this is what Ashley and I brainstorm on all the time. It's like, okay, we know the job apocalypse is coming. We talk about how to survive it. And then we give you some things to consider if you watch the podcast and you've seen some of the things. But we also put together, okay, here is specifically how you can think about creating on the back of what it's laying waste to. Now you look at your job and you go, I was bored with that dang job anyway. So I needed to kind of do some stuff that made me feel better, or whatever it is. Right? I'll give you an example. I'm not going to leave y'all with just that. Here's an example. So I was doing some research and I was coming across a guy who had said that he literally hired an AI implementer in his company. Whole brand new position. Now, I think we have another one of our podcasts where we talked about the different things that are provided, the things that come along, some ideas, right? Okay. Being an implementer and getting paid to be the AI implementer within a company, maybe your own company, whereas everybody else is resisting it. But the moment you can show them how they leverage it, how they make money from it, maybe they get a little side hustle. I don't know. Or more specifically, if you can show, hey, you know, our productivity just went up. We just saved our jobs because we're better than that company over here that has a whole bunch of employees that just won't implement. So as the implementer, you can get paid. You can get paid to show them how to, you know, not only do stuff in the company, but outside the company. I don't know, make a nice little extra bag for yourself. So I'm just saying, this is the kind of stuff that Ashley and I are constantly brainstorming on and bringing to you, most typically every week. I mean, we try to do a podcast every week, but if you want to get more involved in that kind of stuff, then we're going to leave a couple of links. You know, we got some membership stuff and all that kind of stuff. We got some founding members. Actually, if you want to be a founding member of a couple of initiatives that we got coming up, then we're going to leave that available to you. But Ash, when we think about the most powerful things that we can leave companies and individuals within those companies with, let's give them that. What would that be?
The most powerful thing at this moment is having that knowledge to pivot.
Ooh, that's good.
Having the knowledge to pivot. And this is the time, because we all know it's here. Now it's time to pivot. The job apocalypse is coming. We just want to fill your bunker, right? So click on some of those links so y'all can get the resources you need.
And before we go, this one thing that I have been thinking about, I got notes here. It says, and it was based on that idea, noticing the job creations, not the disruptions, right? I heard that on a podcast. And I thought, you know what? What if we created a job creation calculator for people? Right? What if we created something like that? Now, y'all tell us.
Yeah.
Because we don't like building nothing unless we know we got somebody that's going to, you know, adopt it. Now, typically we'll roll this out, or I think we're going to be rolling this out into our members first. So if you want to be like on the inside of some of the things that we create for you, great, become a member. But think about that job creation calculator. So, you know, you're in this company and you're going, I wonder what I can, and you go into our calculator and you go, I wonder what could be created from that role, right? And you maybe are bringing it to the company, or you're bringing it to other companies, but you're thinking about it. And then maybe that becomes your job as, you know, the implementer, or, you know, job creator in the age of AI within your company. I don't know. It's all about, and I think up to your levels of creativity. How much creativity do you want to bring to this? Now, we obviously help you think about stuff like that, because when we're doing these big brainstorms and you're invited, then you get the opportunity to go, oh my gosh, I brainstormed with Ashley and Randy, and I came up with a plethora of things. Now your membership, whatever we charge for, we haven't even put a price on it yet, and now it comes all back because you leveraged it.
Yeah.
And it's making you an extra couple bucks, and then you can send us the excess if you want.
Give us a little tip here.
$10 or $20 or something like that, and you go and you just got a, you know, 10K idea. You can share in the spoils. We don't mind that.
Right.
But I think little things like that we're going to be constantly creating. We want you involved. This is your actual invitation to come on in, and we'll be happy to have you. Ash, you want to leave people with anything before we go?
No, it's just time to pivot and click our links and check it out.
Cool. We'll see you there, y'all.